right, guys, so I now had this truck for 1 week, and I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on it now after driving it for a little while, getting a little seat time in the 2025 Ram 2500 6.7 liter turbo diesel Cummins Ram. This is the Rebel trim here. So just really quick while I'm outside, the truck is dirty. It's been raining here in Dallas for the last couple of days, so it did look very good when I first picked it up. But on the appearance, man, I love the look of it. I love the split headlight look here, as y'all can see right there. I think it's absolutely beautiful on this truck. Gives it like a nice presence up front. Got the big grill. I told y'all that looks like Bane to me. And guys, everywhere I drive this truck, people turn and look. It definitely turns heads. The Ram box on the back of the bed here. Just press this button right here, opens up. Got nice storage down there. Whoops, whoop, 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 damn. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, sorry, I actually like hit my hat that I got the POV on, but yeah, Ram box, and you got a outlet here to charge things. That's what's that, 115, max 400 watt. Other than that, man, the truck is pretty nice on the exterior, I will say. It's a good looking truck, has that nice Ram presence to it. You know, if you know about Ram, I think they make some very good looking, fierce looking trucks. I did a more detailed video on the full walk around, so if you want to go check that out, I got a whole playlist on this. So anyway, let's go ahead, hop up in here, give y'all my final thoughts of this thing, and we'll get started. Okay, guys, so let's get ready to take off here. First thing I'm going to tell you about the truck off the jump, the first thing I noticed is the handling and suspension on this truck is very good. I love it, actually. I absolutely love the way this thing handles in the suspension. So if you don't know, Ram is the only truck that comes with that 5-link rear coil spring. Unlike most trucks, they come with that leaf springs in the back. Now, sorry, I had to make a quick adjustment. So as I was saying, the Rams come with the 5-link rear coil suspension. And honestly, like I said, the other trucks, heavy duty trucks, or 3/4 tons, excuse me, or heavy duty, yeah, they usually come with the leaf springs in the rear. And it's a noticeable difference. This truck rides and handles.
Southwest Moreland Road.
She gonna talk the whole time. Handles very, very good. And that's what I was talking about. Look at that. See, that's a Dodge, that's a Scat right there. Look at the presence. Dodge makes very good looking cars that have like a very nice, mean presence to it, you know? So, as I was saying, the suspension on this thing is amazing. The handling, like look at that bump right there. I barely felt it in the cab. Y'all probably heard it more than I can feel it. The rear coil suspension, as well as this truck is equipped with Bilstein shocks as well. You can definitely notice the ride quality. And I can just compare it to my F-250 here really quick. I'm gonna try not to do that in this video, but I mean, that's what it's for. This handles and drives and rides much better than my F-250. Way smoother, soaks up bumps way better. There's times in my F-250 I thought I was about to come out the freaking seat. Seriously, trying to stay like going over bumps. This thing soaks them up so well. It's a pleasant, comfortable ride. And it's gonna lead me to my next point, along with the handling. It just doesn't feel like a 3/4 ton heavy duty truck. It actually, look at this. It handles these bumps so well. Now you feel it, don't get me wrong, it's not like just Cadillac smooth, you know, but just compared to my F-250, just much better. Now, with the handling, it handles like a 1500 truck. It doesn't handle like a heavy duty truck at all. And actually right now, I feel like I'm driving a 1500 truck. Even though this is a big truck, you see from the outside, how long it is, you know. Like I said, it's a heavy duty truck, but I have a much, look at that, soak that up easy. My F-250 would have probably threw me out the seat. My F-250 feels like I'm driving a big truck. It feels big. It's hard to park, it feels big. Just driving this so far this week, it doesn't feel big. It feels like a 1500 truck, like a Ram 1500 or F-150. Very manageable, easy to park. Like, I didn't have no trouble parking this thing anywhere. It just doesn't feel its size, which is a great thing. I'm saying this in a good manner. It just feels like a very easy truck to daily drive if you want a half ton or diesel truck, 3/4 ton, whatever, diesel truck, this is a good option. Now, the turning radius, I don't know the word, I don't know if I'm using the right word. It's very short. Like, you only get like 2 turns, and this thing is at full lock. It just feels short, but not in a bad way. It's just much different from what I'm used to. And let me show you some download torque power here really quick. You know, it definitely has some low grunt. I'll get to that here in a second. I got very comfortable, very fast driving this truck, and it doesn't feel as big as it looks on the exterior. But along with the handling and suspension is going to be the comfort of this truck. I know I kind of saying the same thing, but it is a very comfortable riding truck. I feel like I'm in I ain't gonna say a car, but for it to be the size for it to be the size that it is, it's just very comfortable. A lot of room, tons of room in here. And I know earlier in my first video I was saying like, this guy just not gonna go, so we just go for him. Show y'all something to it. There we go. Now I will say, it's not as fast as the Ford, but I'll get to that here in a second. But spacious, oh, it's so much space in here. So roomy. I'm 6'2", 285 pounds, wide shoulders, and I feel like I have room. I don't feel crowded in here at all. Now, I remember I said like my legs were touching the steering wheel. I thought I had adjusted all the way up. It wasn't. So I actually fixed that, and I got more room now. So I'm good to go down there. But the comfort, like right now I'm on the interstate, and I'm literally just chilling, bro. And this is a 3/4 ton truck, probably almost 8,000 pound truck, I'm sure. But it don't feel like it. And to give you that smooth comfort ride that I'm raving about, it's gonna be this 8-speed torque flight transmission. When I tell you this transmission is so smooth, I honestly don't know it's shifting until I look at my RPMs. The transmission, buttery smooth. So now I did wish I have a gear indicator on here, and I'm not sure if it does. I couldn't find one. That would be helpful. Just a little feedback ram if you're watching. Around the city, low end driving like this, I think it's almost like the perfect truck. If you have an F-250 or Super Duty, for 3rd to 4th gear, there's always like this slight hesitation. Like they try like it pauses and then goes. I don't know what it is. And guys, the only reason I'm letting this play for y'all, because I want y'all to see the view of downtown Dallas. That's why I'm not talking. I want y'all to see this. That's actually loose there jail. That's the jail right there. Those brown buildings. I kind of want y'all to see this. That's why I left it in the video, just so you know. I need a little power right there to get in front of that car, and it has it. There's no hesitation in between gears at all on this truck. From 1st through 8, it's just boom, 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 boom. Just butter. Like, they did a great job with this transmission. Like, I can't recall it behaving sporadic or funny all of a sudden or doing weird stuff. Like, you hear a lot of people say with the 10 speeds, I'm mainly talking about the Ford, not really familiar with the GM, that the 10 speeds can tend to be a little clunky, clunky, clunk, shifting gears. Yeah, you get that sometimes with the 10 speed. With this 8 speed, I don't get that at all. I picked a fine time to get out here, guys. It is traffic for days. But as I was saying, with this 8 speed transmission, no, you don't get any of that. It is consistently good, pretty much. Consistently smooth. Give you a little woo-hoo-hoo right there, right around 2,000 RPMs, kind of put me back in my seat a little bit. It's just consistent, and it's just smooth. There's no guessing what's about to happen. It's just always gonna do what it's supposed to do. And that's probably been the biggest, along with the other 2 things I just mentioned. Those 4 together, the handling, suspension, the comfort, along paired with this transmission gives you all that. It's just a comfortable truck. Now, I have noticed that when I let off the gas, like, I know engine braking isn't on, but it feels like this thing has like some engine braking. Like, it's like sometimes, I don't feel it all the time, just like, I don't know, I can't explain it. Like, sometimes I feel like this is braking a lot without me braking. And that's because it does have that, I think it's 4-3-2 rear axle ratio, which is going to be great for your low end performance and torque and towing. And you want that low end, that grunt. And I think that's why I like it so much in the lower end, through the city and things like that, because that's where this truck really shines to me. And since we're talking about transmission, horsepower, torque, this truck has 475 horsepower. I believe that's right, 475 or 450, and 1,075 pound-feet of torque. And I can tell you on the low end torque, the low end grunt, and what I read, if you want something that's gonna tow, Ram is the way to go. Oh, y'all might want to use that, Ram. If you want something to tow, Ram is the way to go. Now, is it as fast as the Ford, the F-250? No, it's not. It's not. It does have great low end power. Like when you really get on this thing, and I wish I could show y'all here, but it's just the time of day. It's right before Thanksgiving. People are out traveling. It's just too much traffic. But I did another drive video. You can go back and watch that. But it's not as fast as the Ford. The down low torque is good, like I said. But once you get past about 60-ish, to me, it just feels like it kind of falls on its face. Like 60 plus, 60, look at all this traffic, guys. 60, 70 plus, it just kind of falls on its face. There's not much there. So it's not as fast as the Ford. I'm just gonna be honest. Another thing I really noticed about the trucks that stood out to me is you can really hear the engine, the motor. Like it is loud. It has a good audible noise. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I like it. It kind of gives you that driver feedback, like, you know, that you want. And when you know, yeah, you want to hear your engine, you want to hear that roar, you know, it's a diesel, you want to hear that thing, you know? So I really do like that. Moving on past performance, we look at the interior of this truck. Just look at this thing. The interior, 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, when I first got in the truck, I was a bit overwhelmed because it is a lot. There's a lot of buttons. You got this big screen here, you got a screen there, you got full digital. But I got used to it in like day number 2, and it was no issue. I had no problem with it at all. But the interior is stunning. You got a 4.5 inch screen here. You got a 12.3 inch digital cluster here. You got dual AC, heated, cool seats. Like I said, passenger has their screen over there. They can do what they want to do. You have a camera rearview mirror, which I think everybody should do. Chevy has done it already. Ram has not done it. Ford still has not done it. They're gonna do it. I don't know when, but they're gonna do it because they're losing money, because on the aftermarket you can get this. But yeah, just go ahead and just put it in the truck, bro. Like, look at that. It's a no-brainer. You can see so much more behind you with that camera as opposed to looking through a little mirror and trying to look through that headrest. Let's get up on right here. Oh yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's there. It's nice heated steering wheel. You got leather touch down here. You got the telescopic mirrors. I mean, it has pretty much everything you want, you know. Now, some people don't like the buttons, you know, that there's no physical button, that you got to do everything through the screen. I personally am a button person, you know, but they do have some physical buttons. But like, you want to do your comfort, you can control your fan speed and stuff here, temperature, but to actually change where you want the air to blow or heat to blow, you have to press the button on the screen to do that. Some people don't like that. So it really just depends on what you like. Now, the main thing that impressed me, and this has been one of the top things on me, is the stereo system. I'm a music guy. I love music. And the stereo system, this Harman Kardon stereo system, is by far the best stereo system from the factory I've ever heard in any car. I have ever heard, seriously. It has 17 speakers in here, I believe, and you can hear all 17. The bass is crisp, it's clear. It's 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Nobody has come close to that for a stock system. Like, it really blows my mind that Ram was able to put that type of sound quality in this truck. So good job, Ram, on that one. There we go. Yeah. And like, you never have to guess with this transmission. It's just dialed in. It's just, it's smooth.
Exit right 2, exit 26.
It don't miss.
Boulevard.
Anyway, guys, check out one of the other videos. I did a full walk around of it. Did a first drive, did a nighttime drive to give you more of a, you know, what it looks like at nighttime in this truck. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good truck, man. It's a good truck. That's all I got. It's your boy Q. Thank y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all next one, baby. Peace. Oh, thank you.